The Institute of Cost Accountants of India, or ICMAI, is a highly regulated statutory body, directly established under an Act of Parliament to oversee the management accountancy profession. Operating under the strict administrative control of the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, the CMA credential carries significant national weight and legal authority. To distribute that authority, the Institute maintains 117 local chapters. The Naya Nangal chapter, situated in the Rupnagar district, acts as a regional gateway, enrolling around 300 students every year from across Punjab and Himachal Pradesh. The institute even integrates the examination process directly into the local geography, placing one of its 32 national exam centers right at the historical place of Anandpur Sahib. For local students, the Naya Nangal chapter provides direct geographical access to a globally recognized certification. There is no requirement to relocate to a major metropolis to acquire a premier credential. To evaluate if this program makes sense, we first have to look at the financial barrier to entry. It is exceptionally low. Combining the foundation, intermediate, and final base course fees totals exactly 54,100 rupees. We have to weigh that small tuition against the demands of the recrafted 2022 syllabus. The academic and technical requirements demand years of rigorous daily study. This chart visualizes the disconnect. On the left, we have the tiny financial input. On the right, the towering block of time, thousands of hours and dozens of months required to clear the curriculum. Because the initial financial risk is nearly zero, it masks the difficulty of the actual journey. Students can easily enroll, but find themselves quickly trapped if they are entirely unprepared for the sheer volume of work. So the core question is this: does the exact return on investment for the Naya Nangal chapter's CMA program make sense for your specific career stage and daily schedule? Let's break down the exact inputs and outcomes, starting with the oral coaching requirement mandated at the Naya Nangal chapter. This scorecard tracks oral coaching. The input requires 4 months and 240 lecture hours. The skill outcome is a highly structured environment building strict discipline, but the trade-off is severe schedule inflexibility, making it difficult to balance with a full-time job. Once you clear the coaching phase, you enter the 2022 modernized syllabus, which was heavily recrafted to align with the National Education Policy 2020. The curriculum requires extremely specific, non-negotiable technical inputs: 120 hours of mandatory technical skill training, 60 hours of soft skills, and a 7-day industry program. This 2022 syllabus scorecard details the outcomes, a suite of future-ready abilities. You are trained as an SAP Finance Power user, proficient in data analytics, and certified in e-filing. The trade-off? This heavy IT integration steepens the learning curve, potentially delaying your timeline. The design is deliberate. The 2022 syllabus filters out students who only want to memorize financial theory, demanding practical tech proficiency instead. All of this leads to the most significant time commitment of the entire CMA journey: the mandatory 15 months of practical training. Our final scorecard tracks practical training. The outcome provides direct field experience, industry linkages, and a steady stipend. But the trade-off is a massive non-negotiable bottleneck. You cannot fast-track the CMA simply by passing exams. You must put in the months. Let's bring back those course fees for context: 6,000 rupees for foundation, 23,100 for intermediate, and 25,000 for final. That low financial risk often invites students who lack the required resilience, leading to high dropout rates the moment the 15-month training reality sets in. The CMA pathway offers economic independence without crippling student debt, but the true cost is paid entirely in your personal resilience, your time, and your technological adaptability. Let's map your situation on this quadrant chart. The vertical axis measures resources, time-rich versus time-poor. The horizontal measures career goals. Highlighted in green is the ideal candidate, a local student who is budget-conscious with maximum schedule flexibility. These students thrive having the sheer hours available for oral coaching and the 15-month practical training. Conversely, look at the red section. Avoid this program if you are a working professional looking for a fast, theoretical resume pattern for a general finance career. Success in this program is dictated far more by your current life stage and schedule flexibility than by your raw intelligence. The CMA path is not a shortcut. It is a highly engineered gauntlet designed to produce globally oriented professionals. If your schedule matches the requirements, the admission pathways are straightforward. 10+2 students can enter the foundation course, while graduates of any discipline can register directly for the intermediate level. For local students who fit the time-rich profile, your next step is to contact the Naya Nangal chapter chairman, CMA Maninder Singh, to begin the admission process. The Naya Nangal chapter leaves the door wide open financially, but claiming the CMA title requires years of unwavering discipline.